Hello Riverbank, this is Mr. Gianelli with your technology tip of the week, and today I'm going to be talking about Google Classroom. Now, if you have watched some of my videos in the past, you might remember that I did do a video on Google Classroom, and you can find that if you go to the school website or the district website and you go to Technology Department. You can find under Helpful Online Videos that there is a Google Classroom video there, link, so you can watch that.
Hello, Riverbank.
There I am. And that might get you started if you're brand new to Google Classroom. If you used it in the past, or at least know a little bit about it, this might be a better video for you. I'm going to be showing you what it looks like to create a classroom, what it looks like from the student's end, and I'm going to show you some of the new features that Classroom has. So I went ahead and created this account, RHS student, just so I could show you this. And I'm going to go ahead and create my first class by clicking on the plus. So I click Create Class, and I'm going to call this class Technology Class. I don't know. And you're going to want to do that for every period if you teach 7 through 12. If you teach elementary, you can just do that one time. And here we go. All right, so basically this is what it looks like. And you have 3 tabs: Stream, Students, and About. Well, let's get some students here. So the first thing I need to do to get some students, let me just throw this over here, is the students are going to need this. Oh, I need to have that up, I guess. They're going to need to have this thing called the class code, and there it is. So Q5PBSZ4. So as a student, which I have over here in this window, when the students log on to Classroom, they're going to see basically the same thing, and they click on the plus, join class, not create a class. And then I just have to take that code, which was now hidden to me. Let's see if I can find that again. Q5PBSZ4. Q5PBSZ4. Click join. And there we go. So if I now look under my students, I will see that John Gianelli has joined my class. Very good. So let me go back here, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to create an announcement and just say, welcome, John. So I click post, and this is as the teacher again, and this is what the student's going to see. So let me just click refresh my stream here, and as a student, I'm going to see welcome, John, and I can make a comment back to the teacher. Thank you. All right, and so now the teacher and the student are communicating, and there is the comment from the student. So that's kind of basic. Now, the teacher can also set up some information about the class under the About tab. This would be a good place to do this. You could just put the title of your class, some information about it, where is it, calendar, which is really cool. You can put assignments up and stuff. And you can add materials. So let's say you want to have your syllabus in there. Just click on the upload file and select the file from your computer, and you can upload your syllabus. The students can access all this information. They can't edit it, but they can see all of this stuff at any time. So that's just something you might want to consider doing as soon as you set up this this page. Let's try some more advanced stuff, though. I'm going to create a question. So you could have an announcement. I do this sometimes with questions. I actually say, hey, I want you to write a paragraph, a scribed paragraph. I'm going to ask you a question, and I just want you to write it right here. And the students will just really quickly give me a quick, 10 sentences about a question related to graphic design or video game design. So today I'm just going to say, title of question, what is your favorite color? And then under description, I'm going to say, make sure to answer in complete sentences. There we go. And I can say this is due today. I want you to finish this right now. And then I click ask. And I can decide, do I want the students to be able to see each other's, and do I want them to edit their answers if they want to. And what's cool about this top one is they can actually reply to each other's answers if you have multiple students, which you all do. So I click ask here. And on the teacher's end, this is what I'm seeing. But let's take a look at what the student's going to be seeing. So this is the student account, and if I just click, my stream was updated. If they click show, that's going to, if there's any changes, that's going to update them, refresh basically. So I see I have a question from the teacher. What is your favorite color? Make sure to answer in complete sentences. So right here it says type your answer, and I'm going to say my favorite color is blue. Now what's a little confusing here, and I don't really like this feature, I don't know why Google does it, but down here the students can comment. And sometimes they might try to answer the question by making a comment. And that's actually not going to be useful for you as the teacher. You want them to make sure that they answer it here and then click submit, as opposed to just putting a comment. And they'll get confused about that. You'll have to do it a few times. But there we go. I just answered the question. And as it says right here, I can edit it, and I can see classmates' answers if I want to. So as a teacher, I see that one student has answered my question. If I just now click on the question, I'm going to see a list of all my students right here. I only have one right now. And I'm going to see their answer. And if I want to, I can say, hey, I want this. This was worth 10 points. And I'm going to give you, since you answered a complete sentence, a 10 out of 10. And then I click return. And the students now can see my response and how many points they got. So again, going back to the student side, the student can now see that it was returned. And if I just click on this, what is your favorite color? I can see that I got 10 out of 10 points. Very good. All right, so let's go back to the teacher side, and we're going to go through one last thing. And that is probably the most important, and that is create an assignment. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to say that this is a paragraph assignment. And right here, I could put some more information. I could give them a step of detailed information about how I'm going to grade it. I could attach a rubric. I could do all sorts of things. But here's what's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Google Drive. And I have not used this account before, so this is going to be empty. So I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And I'm just going to, let's just say that this is the student's essay. So I'll just say essay. And then here I just want you to put your name and the date. And that's just to kind of get them started. And you don't have to do this, but this is kind of an easy way for them to get your file and to share with them. So I'm just going to go ahead and just take this file. And in my classroom, I'm going to attach it. Essay right there. Add. And this is important. I want the students to now have a copy of that. Every student in my class, I want them to get a copy of this. Not the original. They can't edit the original, but I want them to have their own version of it. So if I click assign, and let me go back over to the student side once that's done. I see that I just got a new assignment. My stream's updated. There it is, show. It says paragraph. I click on it. All right, you see right, let's wait for it to load. See right here, I see I have a file, essay, and it has my name, John Ginelli. So this was the file that the teacher shared with the student. And this is the student's own personal copy. And the student can turn it in whenever they want. They can, okay, so this is my copy, so I'm going to click John Ginelli. Today's date is October 6th, so I'll just do 10, 6, 15, and then I can put the title and start writing the paragraph. And what's cool is a couple things here. First off, the teacher. If the teacher, so again, this is the teacher side. If I click on the assignment, I can see all the students who are working on it. And I can actually just go right in here and see what John Ginelli is doing on the assignment. I can see that he's making changes in real time. And he can continue to make changes while I watch his progress. When the student's ready, they click the turn in button. Once they do that, they can't make changes anymore until the teacher gives it back to them. So I click turn in. And now as a teacher, I see that under not done, it says John Ginelli. If I just refresh this, it's now going to show done, John Ginelli. And I now can click on his essay. And I can give him feedback, and I can make comments and all this stuff. Give him a grade. So out of 100 points, I'm going to give him 12 points. And if I click on the student's name, I can say, that was terrible, and post it. The student's going to be able to see that comment when they click on the assignment now. I'm now going to return this assignment to him so that he can continue to make changes to it. Because until I return it, once he turns it in, he cannot touch it. It's locked, basically. So I say, that was terrible, 12 out of 100, and he gets it back. So let's go back over to the student side. And all right, sorry I got cut off there, but as I was saying, when you do that to the student, you send them the response. If they click on the assignment, so this is the student account again, they click on the assignment, and they now see their grade, as well as the comment. That was terrible. Now they can then click on the assignment, go into Google Docs, continue to make changes, and they can turn it in again if you want them to be able to. So that way they can give feedback, make changes, and that's, I think, a good way to handle writing. And there you go. So the last thing I want to show you is, as a teacher, as I said before, I've never used Drive on this account. But if you look into this Drive folder, it's now created a folder for Classroom, for the class that I just created. This is the teacher's end. And for the assignment that I just created. Now, I did not create these folders. Classroom did it for me. It organizes them so that all of my files are now going to be in here. And as you can see, if I go into my other account here, this is my teacher account, so I have a ton of files from Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to docs.google.com, and if you look at my let's wait for it to load. Sorry, I meant to go to drive.google.com. You're going to see that under my Drive, under Classroom folder, I have all these classes that I've created. So let's look at my 4th period class. All these assignments, black and white. And then here are all the files. So it's just a great way to stay organized. If you're using the Google accounts and you're doing writing and you're doing, PowerPoints or whatever, I really recommend that you take the time to set up Classroom and to learn it, and I'd be happy to help you through the process if you have any questions. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good week. Thanks.